Hey. Hold on. Hey. It's your boy J. Michael with another VIDEO. Today we finna do a video on Damari Perry. But before we do that, hit that subscribe button, the like button, the dislike button. I don't care what y'all do, just as long as y'all keep it real. You know. But Damari Perry is a 6-year-old boy that his mom, his brother, and his 16-year-old sister killed him in Illinois. A 6-year-old boy, a baby, a child that don't even understand life yet. But y'all hold this baby down in cold water till his organs froze. He was throwing up and y'all killed this baby. You know, we as believers in God, it's just some people that's just straight evil, that's straight wicked. They evil and wicked because that was a baby. Excuse me. The brother, grown man. The sister, teenager. Y'all was supposed to protect y'all sibling. But y'all helped y'all mom kill that innocent baby. What did that 6-year-old do that bad to where y'all had to kill him? What? Cry a lot? Whine a lot? Play with his toys? Pee on himself? Boo-boo on himself? Not eating his food? Playing with his food? Hitting y'all? Cussing? Whatever. He's a kid. He's a baby that didn't deserve that. And that's a shame that our children are not safe. We gotta watch the strangers. You even gotta watch the parents, even the step-parents, the uncles, whoever. But y'all gotta watch y'all children. You know, we be all on here worrying about the wrong things. Who did what, how did I. But our babies need us. Our children need us. You know. And it's touching. Oh. And the daddy got a to-go-me fund for the little boy. Look up Damari Perry, the 6-year-old boy that got killed in Illinois, and try to help that father. If it ain't number $5, $2, 50 cents. But show love for that little baby. That father needs help to bury his son. You know, it's sad that parents out there, I ain't gonna say all parents, that see they 1-year-old or they 2-year-old or they 3-year-old. My MF, And they be, did you just see him cuss? They find it cute. They find it amusing. That's not cute. That's not amusing. To see a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old cussing and y'all sitting around laughing, videotaping it like it's something, like it's funny. But then when that child get old and be cussing at you and talking back to you, now it's a problem when you should have put a check in it, when you should have put it under control when that child was little. Now it's not cute no more. It's not cute no more, right? But it was cute when that baby was a baby. It was cute. It was amusing. It was hilarious. But now when they telling you to shut up, mama, you do it. Daddy, what you talking about? Huh? I ain't doing that. Now it's, don't be talking back to me. 1, 2. Forget that counting. You better get your butt in there and do it. People be like, oh, I'm not gonna whoop my kid. It ain't about whooping your kid. It's about disciplining. I'm not saying beat your kid to where you self-abuse, you child abusing, but it's a way of spanking your kid. It's a way of disciplining your kid. That's what's wrong with these children now, because these parents want to be their friend. These parents want to be their homie. Study a mom, study a dad. Y'all need to take responsibility for these children and stop acting like they your homie. Because they not. That's your child that you raising to be a woman, that you raising to be a man. That's your child. It's good to have a good relationship with your child, but at the same time, that child's supposed to know their place as a child. Come on now. Stop going to the clubs with your children. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but stop trying to be their homie. Let them go to the club with their friends. And for the parents that got the teenagers out there smoking weed with them, drinking with them, they gonna do it anyway, so I'd rather for them to do it with me. I'd rather for them to do it with me. I'd rather for them not to do it at all, but if they gonna do it, you're not gonna do it in front of me. Nah, not at all. Know what I'm saying? Come on. We know kids gonna be kids. We know teenagers gonna be teenagers, but at the same time, you don't have to condone it. Let that child be a child. Let that teenager be a teenager. You don't have to sit and smoke weed with them. You don't have to sit there and drink the Patron and the Hennessy with them. You ain't got to do that. You are the mom. You are the dad. Be that. You're not the brother. You're not the sister. You're the parents. You know, we have to understand this generation. For one, this generation think they know more than us because of the internet. Oh, mom, oh, dad, you don't know this and that. Y'all, oh, yeah. But we was here before you. Yeah, true enough, the internet, this and this and that. But common sense is common sense. You see? Then you have some parents that the kid be afraid to talk to them. And you don't even know what's going on with your own child. Because the first thing you say, get out of my face, leave me alone. But I want to talk to y'all. But now your kid in there hanging, or your kid laying on the bed with a pill bottle, or your kid just slit their wrists in the tub because you don't want to listen to that child. Our children need us. Our children need us to hear them. Because sometimes your child be crying, you don't even see your child is crying for help. Because you so busy being a friend, or you so busy chasing a man, or you so busy chasing cootie. And you missing your child. You're not hearing your child cry. And then the first thing you do, I don't know what's going on with my baby. I don't know what that went with my baby. because you wasn't hearing him or you wasn't hearing her. That little boy was 6. What could he possibly have done for them to kill that innocence? What could he have possibly done? Y'all parents need to stop taking y'all frustrations out on y'all children. Because a man made you mad, because a co-worker made you mad, because somebody in the street done pissed you off, so you come home and you take your frustration and your anger out on these babies. Or something ain't going right at your job, or you done lost your job, or Christmas not looking good. So you take it out on these innocents. That's not good. If you feel you can't handle that child and you need help with that child, let the child go stay with the daddy, or let the child go stay with the grandparents, or let the child stay with an auntie or a family member that you know you can trust, that will be willing to take on that responsibility for a minute until you get your mental stage right. Don't let that child suffer because you mentally suffering. It don't make you weak. It don't make you soft. It don't make you a bad parent because you let your child go stay with somebody for a minute until you got your mental right. That make you strong. You see, that make you strong. That make that willpower strong because you knew you had enough responsibility to understand that if you don't get rid of your child, you gonna hurt that child if you don't put your child in a safe environment. That don't make you weak. That make you taking on your responsibility because you know you mentally sick right now. Don't let that child suffer because you mentally suffering. And a lot of y'all people out there know what I'm talking about that's watching this. Stop taking your anger out on your children. Because a kid is a kid. If you stop condoning the riffraff with that child and put that child in their place, then that child will know what to do and what not to do when it comes to mommy, when it comes to daddy. But when y'all condone all that riffraff, and then when you really ready to put your foot down, that child ain't hearing you. Now you mad. Y'all have to take better control of your household because our children need it. You got these teenager young ladies out here probably got more men under their belt than they age. Because you got these mothers out here that's thinking they teenagers still. So they want to, it ain't nothing wrong with feeling young. Because the younger you feel, the youth you gonna look. But at the same time, you know you're not a teenager. So quit acting like you a teenager and act like that parent. I'm not saying not have fun. I'm not saying don't be act old. I'm saying don't be your child's friend. You got these kids coming in the house. Ooh, girl, tell me about it, bitch. And the mama be like, bitch, go ahead. And that's your child. That's your child. That's not your sister. That's not your auntie or your mom. That y'all grown and y'all can talk like that to each other. That's your teenager child. And the men, y'all got to start being more active in these kids' life. Just like one of my kids said, Daddy, you don't call me, You the daddy. You supposed to call me. No, I call, but I did my job. You're my child. I got to take care of you. You know. But what I'm getting at, my child said, Daddy, you don't call me. You know you the daddy. You supposed to call me. But you just call me because you wanted something. So if you can pick up that phone and call me because you want something, you can pick up that phone and check on me. So what's the difference in calling with the hand now than calling saying, hey, how you doing, Daddy? You all right? Okay, woo woo. That's all I wanted. Love you, bye. What's so wrong with that? Even if you don't want to call, text, I love you, Daddy. What's wrong with that? But these kids, it's easy. They so fast to pick up that phone when they want something. You get what I'm saying? Children, before I get to that, and mothers that got custody of the children, quit poisoning these kids' brains to go against their father. If they got a no good father, they will grow up and they will see that for themselves. You don't have to poison that kid's brain or manipulate that child to hate the father. Same as the father. If the father got custody of the kid, don't badmouth the mom to the child. Let that child find out of his own, on their own, if they got a bad mom or a bad dad. You ain't got to give them that push. Because our kids is already out here living with the peer pressure. And fathers, y'all need to be more in them boys' life. Because them boys need a man. You have mothers out there that's raising men, but it's nothing like a father, a strong black man taking care of whatever man, long as they a father. Let me rephrase that. But the only reason I said it like that is because the black teenagers have it harder, the hardest out there. We need to be fathers. It ain't all about, oh, I'm finna go buy my son some gym shoes, or I'm finna go buy my son this, or I'm finna go buy my son that. Sometimes you can buy your son 10 pair of Jordans, 100 pair of Air Forces. That don't mean nothing compared to the love that child is seeking. That child can look at you all day and be like, oh yeah, I love these days. And you be like, okay, I'm gone. And he'll look at you like, these shoes don't mean nothing. I just wanted to spend time with you. You didn't even have to buy me no shoes. I just wanted to spend time with my dad. That's it. Show me that you love me. Show me that you care about me. Show me that I mean something to you. Other than these streets or whatever you doing out there that you feel that's more important than me. That's all these kids be crying for, is help and seeking love from their parents. So when they don't get that love from their parents, they seek it elsewhere. And then you wonder why your child get caught up in that life. Or you wonder why your teenager daughter coming in the house pregnant at 14 or 15 years old, because they looking for that love. And sometimes these teenager women look for the love from another man because they want that father figure. These men be sitting out here thinking that I got a daughter, I really can't do nothing. Bruh, trust what I'm telling you, bruh. I got daughters. Them women need them kids, them girls need their dads. Just because she a girl, you still can teach her stuff. That don't mean because you a man, you can't teach a young lady to be a lady. Come on. Just like you got the moms out there teaching young men how to be men because the father's not around. Come on now. You got moms out there being mom and dad. And you got dads out there being mom and dad. But we have to stop trying to be your kid's best friend. You're not. These kids are crying for help. These kids are seeking attention from whoever and however they can get that attention. Excuse me. The rap videos. The lady rappers rapping dressing half naked. And y'all wonder why y'all kids be doing all that. Because this is what they promoting. I'm not knocking nobody how they make their money. But the same thing you do, you ain't gonna want your child to do. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's acting, I know it's entertaining. But y'all still have to be mindful of who watch y'all. These kids look up to y'all out there. These entertainers, these rappers, they look up to y'all. But y'all study promoting, shoot that, pop that, I don't go out the house without my, I got about 50 of these things, And half of y'all rappers that rap ain't even about that life. You probably got 35% of real rappers that's about that life. The rest of y'all just entertaining because y'all know it sells. But y'all not thinking about these babies that watch y'all and mimic y'all. And then half of y'all rappers try to live what y'all rap about knowing y'all not about that. But y'all gotta hold this image up because that's what you think the people like. It's more rappers die in the entertainment business than anybody. We gotta protect our children. Our children need our help. Bad. Bad. And I can talk about it because I was one of those children that needed help, that was seeking attention. And I seek my attention by being a gangster, doing bad stuff in the streets. Because that's the people I was around that made them laugh, that made them feel good, that made them want me. So I continue to do that. If that was the way I was going to get attention, if that was the way people was going to love me, I did it. But in the inside, I was crying. I was hurting. I was miserable. I was lonely. Because I wanted my family. Family not the same no more. I don't even know what a family reunion is. Because families are broke up in cliques. It ain't no big mamas no more. It ain't no big papas no more. Look at that little boy that just died. Damari. Perry. Look at him. He didn't even begin to live life. Because his mom and his sister and his brother took that from that boy, that baby. He didn't even have a chance to live. He didn't even get a chance to scratch the surface of this earth. And y'all could have sent that baby somewhere for help. Could have sent me to the daddy, the grandma. But this generation is so messed up that they feel, oh, that's going to make me look like an unfit mom. Or that's going to make me look like an unfit dad. But it's not. You seeking help for your child until you can get mentally prepared to take on that child again, to take on your responsibility. Quit taking it out on these babies. They are innocent. These are precious angels. And y'all killing them. Even out here raping them. And that child ain't did nothing to nobody but trying to have fun and learn life. J. Michael out.